Hey family, what's good? It's your girl, I am the Bronze Goddess, and I'm here to do another Friday talking video. I told you guys about this before. I'm going to do my best to upload a video every Friday. Now that video could be a strawberry letter, a random video, a rant, or tag, anything like that, but just me kind of talking to you guys candidly. And this video is a tag video. I fell in love with the questions. I think it's a deeper tag than the typical what's your favorite lipstick type tag. This is deeper, and that's why I wanted to do it. So I'm going to jump right into it. First question is, what are you currently daydreaming about? Right now I am very, very close to realizing a dream of mine that follows in my father's footstep, and that's a big deal for me. I'm this close, and then as soon as I can tell you guys, I will, but I'm daydreaming about that. I am celebrating. I'm thanking God in advance for that because it is a dream realized. But yeah, I can't tell you guys now, but I will, I promise you. Next question. What 3 items live in your dream wardrobe? Now, as much as I love fashion and styling and all that type of stuff, I'm not really into spending a lot of money for clothes. I mean, I know Carrie Bradshaw from Sex and the City has this quote that says, I like my money right where I could see it, hanging in my closet. Well, I like to live in my money. I like to drive my money. I like to save my money. I'm just not a huge fan of spending a whole lot of money on clothes, especially not trendy clothes and things like that. So, but in keeping with the tag, I will tell you the 3 items that I would splurge on if I really wanted to. I would get the Chanel, I think it's called the flat bag. It's just this really classic looking Chanel quilted bag with the chain. Love that bag. I think it's really, really beautiful. Maybe some Christian Louboutin Pagals. And then my last item would probably be the Louis Vuitton Speedy. The smallest one they have, because I'm pretty petite and I don't really like a huge bag that looks like luggage. So whichever the smallest one is, I'd probably get that. Who is your dream celeb lookalike? I would say a young Lauryn Hill. She was one of my biggest lock inspirations, and I just loved her hair. I think she was absolutely gorgeous with her locks. She's still very beautiful now, but the locks really accentuated her beauty to me. The next question is, who in your eyes is currently living the dream? Now, there are 3 people that I feel are currently living the dream. There are 3 people who I would actually love to meet. The first one, of course, I believe is President Barack Obama. I absolutely love his story. To come from being raised by a single mother, not having a whole lot of money, only seeing his dad once in his life. He still went on to do so many amazing things, going to, getting accepted into Harvard, being the head of the Harvard Law Review, becoming a senator, a two-term president. Like, that's amazing to me. I love his story. Same thing with Oprah. To come from such meager beginnings and such a tumultuous past with, being molested and all of that, and just going on to becoming what you know today, a household name, and doing so much good with her philanthropy work and, the school in Africa. To come from such meager beginnings is inspiring to me. And last but certainly not least, Tyler Perry, too. Believe in yourself so much. I mean, he was homeless and living in his car, and he would use all of his money to help put on his plays that only like 30 people came to for the first couple of years that he put it on. But to believe in himself so much that he sank every dime into it. And now look at him. I mean, a multi-millionaire, and doing his thing in movies and shows and books and so many different things. So those 3 people inspire me the most, and those 3 people I would love to meet, because to be in a room with such a tremendous amount of faith, the president has this book that's called The Audacity of Hope, and to me they're all audacious. Like, to hope to be the president with such meager beginnings, to hope to be this billionaire, to hope to be this huge film and TV icon is amazing. I would love to meet them and just pick their brain, and I feel like all three of them are living the dream. Also myself, I feel like I am living the dream. Of course, I'm not rich and I am far from famous. However, I feel like I'm happy. There's some things that money can buy, but money can't buy you everything. Have somebody that truly loves you, whether you're broke or rich. And what I have with my husband, the love I have with my kids, like, I'm happy. And so for me to be, you know, where I am right now, I feel like I'm living a dream, okay? That's real talk, okay? What do you dream about more, love or money? Well, that leads right into it. I dream more about love. Because if you love what you do, and you love the life that you live, money only adds to that. I've seen so many miserable millionaires. You know, you watch these celebrities and they're involved in drugs and, you know, sex, drugs, and rock and roll, and they're just not happy. Money is not the cure-all for everything. Money is not a bad thing, but it's not everything either. The next question is your dream holiday escape. My dream holiday escape has to be, hands down, Bora Bora. I have seen so many videos and pictures and, you know, so many shows on it. It's absolutely beautiful. I really want to go there. The idea of being in this luxurious hut that is hoisted above the water, like the hut is on the water, and they have these glass floors where you could see the, you know, the fish kind of swimming by. I think it's just beautiful. I would love to be on a romantic getaway with just me and my husband there. Nobody, just me and him on a hut. I think it'd be so romantic. That is my dream holiday escape. The next question is, who is your dream YouTuber collab? There are a lot of people that I like here on YouTube. I guess two that stand out to me right off the top of my head are Dolce Candy and Patricia Bright, aka Britpop Princess, and I like them both for the same reasons. I love the fact that they're so humble and that they're believers, that they're not afraid to share their faith or their quirky side. They're not so prim and proper. I like people who are likable. Some people, they come on YouTube and they're all about business, and that's fine. If I want to learn how to do a tutorial or how to, you know, beat my face or whatever, and I'm watching you as an instructor or as a teacher, that's fine. But some people I like, and I feel like I would almost want to hang out with them. They have a very warm spirit. I don't mind spending 20 minutes, 30 minutes. I wish your videos were longer because I feel like I'm hanging out with a good girlfriend. Those are two people that I feel like that about. I feel like Dolce is extremely down to earth, especially considering how big she is on YouTube. And same thing for Patricia Bright. Very quirky and fun. But yeah, those are two people that stand out to me. What is the next question? Did your childhood dreams ever come true? Yes and no, I guess. Or, no, I'm not gonna say no. Yes and not yet. I always wanted to be a chef. I did go to culinary school. I always wanted to marry a handsome man that was faithful, a good father, and a good friend. I did that. I wanted to be a mom. I did that 3 times over. I got 3 little girls. Wanted to be a homeowner. I wanted to work for myself. There's so many things that I wanted to do that absolutely. The one thing that I haven't done yet, and that is, you know, be on TV. That's a dream that I've always had since I was a little kid. If it's God's vision, and my mom always told me, if it's God's vision, He'll make provision. So if it's God's will, it'll happen. And if it's not, then I'm happy with the life that I'm already living. So I'm good. But so I'm going to say yes and not yet to that question. And the last one, if one of your dreams could come true right now, what would it be? I would want my husband and I to be able to retire right now. Not when we're 62 and 65 and in our 60s, and no. I'd want to have it where we were in a place financially set enough to be able to say, you know what, we can make it. We can sustain our current lifestyle and even more so, and have us be able to travel the world and enjoy our lives at this age. I don't want to do all that when I'm 65. I mean, I'm going to, God willing, but I'd like to do all those things now. I actually remember being at church one day and the pastor was shouting out a young couple who had made some really wise real estate moves, and they were retired and they were in their 30s. So it's possible. There are some people who are making tremendous business moves and who are making strides, and that's what I focus my energy towards, rather than trying to have, you know, a mean shoe collection. I'd rather retire. And that's no shade to those who do that, or those who place, you know, a lot of value on that. If you're in fashion or whatever and that's what you want to do, then honey, do that. But to me, I'd rather retire. I'd rather save my coins and put this in my 401k and all that, so that I can retire early. That's my goal. But anyway, that is it for the tag. If you'd like to do it, go ahead and do so. And if you do this tag, then be sure to tag me. I think there's some kind of way you can tag me now, or leave the link to your video below in the comment section. And yeah, thank you guys so much for rating and commenting and subscribing and sharing and all that. Thank you so much for the years of support. You guys have been a part of me living my dream. For being able to talk to you guys and encourage you guys from right here in my own home. I think that's another dream that's realized. I'm able to help people, and I don't even have to leave my house to do so. So I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Till next time, later divas and dudes. Deuces, honey.